The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Sailing our way back into The Local Show with Tom and Steve. Thank you for joining us.
Sailing,
Happy
Tom.
summer.
Sailing. Was that? Do you teeing something up? Just
No.
sailing. Was that
No,
like
I really wasn't.
sailing? Because we might talk about watercraft, or were you just routinely sailing?
I just wanted to say sailing, to be honest with you. Perfect. But Shawn Patane is here. He's the owner of Preferred Powersports. They don't have sailboats over there, Steve.
They're not powers. That wouldn't be a power sport, Tom.
No, that wouldn't be a power sport. How are you doing there, Shawn?
Excellent. Absolutely.
Last I talked with you, you were taking one of your cars and going out to, did you go to Quebec or Montreal?
I went to Montreal, went to visit BRP up in Quebec. Yeah.
BRP being one of your big brands.
Yep. So they carry the Sea-Doo brand is under BRP as well as Can-Am.
Oh, right.
So,
yeah.
yep. So we got an invite to go up there and see some new product, which we can't talk too much about right now.
Sorry. I was hoping we could get the skinny on stuff.
So is it exciting? What's coming down?
It's
the road?
pretty cool. Yeah, they got some really, really neat stuff coming. It's going to be good. It'll all be released at their club meeting, which is at the end of August, and that'll be released to the public.
Okay.
Do you remember the car shows, Tom? Back in the day?
The car shows now, yes.
No, but where it was like they're rolling out the new something.
Oh, the big car. You don't mean like a
No, but you'd always
classic
like
car
look
show.
to see the new
thing
Camaro
coming out.
or the new
Yes,
something.
right.
Is that a thing anymore? Or?
Yeah, the's still stuff that comes
not
out.
here.
Yeah, it's just not
It's
here,
just
right?
not here.
They do the big New York City one and
New York,
the-
Detroit.
yeah, all that.
Well, you're a car
anyway,
guy.
Did you learn to speak any French? Did you?
No.
Can you say?
I took
crêpe?
French in high school. I realized I don't remember any of it.
How many?
it didn't help you
how many
much.
French folks got mad at you?
A couple.
So I think the big question on everybody's mind, Shawn, is why doesn't Tom have a toy? Why don't I? Well,
Would you find time to use it, Tom?
absolutely, I would. I'd use it as a daily driver. The slingshot.
Yeah, well, we always say it's better to ask for forgiess than permission, but I'm not sure that's healthy in some instances. So
That's a marriage thing, right?
Can you hook me up? Can I at least rent one for the to look cool?
You could probably come borrow one from me for a little bit.
I'd like to go to the gym once in it so that people would say,
we'll
he's
find
got
a
it
way.
all.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way to make it work.
Thank you, Shawn. Thank you. But yeah, you have slingshots up there. You've got the three-wheelers. What's selling? What is the hot item for this summer?
I mean, every summer is interesting, but I mean, obviously personal watercraft in the summer are huge, and then the motorcycles tremendous, and then the Can-Am three-wheeled product as well. So slingshot, we sell a moderate number of those, but Can-Am three-wheeled product, which is the Riker and the Spider, they have an F3 and a Limited, and those are just amazing machines, and people love to tour on those. And whether they're just getting started, or whether they've been riding for a long time and some health issues have crept up, or they're just looking for something more relaxed. So we're doing a demo event coming up with those.
When you say a demo, what does that look like?
We have an opportunity. Actually, there's a setup or sign up going on right now, and that's in a couple weeks. We have the opportunity to test drive. I think Can-Am is bringing 4 or 6 machines, and we've got, I think, 2 to 4 of our own that are going out. They're long test rides. They're an hour test ride. They're not,
that's so cool.
They're not little opportunities to just go around parking lot.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe the wife would like that.
I wouldn't want to bring it back. Which is the whole idea,
They
right?
do. Yeah, they'll GPS tag you probably. Where's Steve?
I don't want to mess with. I don't want to mess with Shawn. If Shawn has to come looking for you, you don't want that.
I think it'd be BRP that got worried about because they're French.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't speak French, so
the ones that they'll be looking for it. No, it's just a tremendous opportunity to get out there and ride them, and something a little bit longer. It's like I said, we're putting a couple machines in, but they're bringing machines as well. There's training, there's the machine. If you've got either a three-wheeled endorsement or a motorcycle endorsement, you have to have those.
Oh, you have to have those.
You have to
Okay,
do
got
those
it.
to be able to do the demo ride. Yep.
they're different?
Yeah, so in New York State, a two-wheeled motorcycle endorsement is two-wheel or three-wheel product, but there's a limited endorsement that relates to just the three-wheeled product, Slingshot and the Can-Am. There are some other brands out there as well. We're not going to talk about those.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So as far as watercraft, what's the more popular of your watercraft? Or
everybody's different on those. I finally got out the other day for the first time this year, and just
Yeah,
got a couple Yamahas out there. Both,
Yamaha.
they're both FX cruisers. One's a supercharged one, which is completely unnecessary, but just incredible.
So just how fast will that go?
That's probably a 72 mile an hour machine.
72 on the water.
Well, that's with his slim and slender in shape body.
You
with
and
me,
I
it'd probably do 30.
No, you had a great time though. It's just, we sell them every day, and they can take on this thing of it's a unit in stock. It's,
Sure.
But when you get on them, you start to understand why people want them. It's just liberating.
Absolutely.
The water, the sun. Just,
they look like they would trail pretty easily. I
Trailer.
hate
Yeah,
trailer. I
trailer.
hate towing boats, and I hate towing. It looks like it'd be pretty simple. Small trailer. It doesn't look
It's
like
small trailer. I mean, you're still getting a boat on a trailer.
Yeah.
Once you figure out how to do it, we'll give you some pointers if it's something that you're new at. But the key thing is don't get the trailer too far in the water.
Right.
Let the watercraft come up onto the trailer. That way it's not just floating around out there. That works out real well. And trailing down the road, they're a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when do the snowmobiles start coming
Yeah,
in?
I don't know.
It's been a moist summer, so maybe
we don't know.
snow.
We don't know. That's we'll cross that bridge in December, I guess, or
you're-
January, February, whenever it comes.
Your mind's not even into that world, but you do have them when the time comes.
We love them, and we're excited by them. But it's weather dependent, and that's all it is.
I was coming down the other day on 81, Tom.
Yes.
And now that we know you guys, I'm always like looking over, rubbernecking, and looks like you moved a lot of product.
Oh yeah.
So you had, well, I remember a few months ago, you had like 500 units out
Yeah,
there
a
or
little
something?
over 500. We're probably down well below 300 now.
I saw that. I was like,
but I mean, there's still a lot of stuff coming in. I mean, it's
Right.
It's, we'll start seeing the personal watercraft. Probably nothing more is going to ship for the year. I think we're done receiving
Really?
shipments
Okay,
for the
gotcha.
year. Motorcycles are going to continue to ship all the way into the fall because people buy those all the way in. And the 3-wheel product, of course, people fall colored tour with those, and so those ship all the way through. But yeah, watercraft. What we have now is pretty much what we'll have.
and you have
for
the
the season.
pontoon
place is
boat too,
huge.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a handful of pontoon boats left. We got some. I think there's a few 18s, 19s, and 21s
Right.
left.
And once again, your folks aren't on any type of a commission type thing, so they're going to give you the skinny. You can pick out what you want and get the real details on everything. So
we try
this
to make it
place
easy.
is huge.
Yeah, we try to make it easy.
Yeah, yeah.
We try to give you financing options. If
Oh,
you
right.
need
You got
financing.
good
and
financing,
We're not going to
yeah.
try to push you down a certain path. You have to do what's right for you,
Yeah.
but we'll give you the options.
And I think the last time we spoke, you said you had about 6 or so service techs, or 6 or 7, or
there's actually 8.5
No?
guys back there.
Oh,
in service
good,
right
yeah.
now. So we had another person, and it's just still keeping up this challenge.
A little
There's
person?
So much
that
going on.
poor half guy. I tell you what, that half person. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's not somebody that works part time. It's not half a person.
I just was curious.
In other words, he's not full Italian.
You thought it. I said it. Okay.
That's great. And you have all the paraphernalia out there too. The hundreds and hundreds of helmets and
Helmets, jackets,
everything.
obviously life preservers, tow ropes, towables.
it's just a beautiful place. I don't know why everybody
appreciate
doesn't
that.
go out there. I'd like to make a challenge for people. At least get out there. Get out there and
Let's see
go.
what we got.
And tell them Tom and Steve sent you, because we really. I just think that if you're going to get into that sport, any one of those things, you have to have a company you can trust and will stand behind things too.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly where they were. I was thinking it was way up north. Shoot, go ahead, get off Cicero.
south of Burton.
Get off at Cicero, shoot up. You're 2 miles up. You're right there.
Right there, yeah.
I mean, just the amount of people that are in Clay and Cicero could, fill the place and get rid of all that inventory. Then
We
you
don't
don't
need
have to
everybody
count it.
one day though.
Okay,
So
not in one
spread
day.
it out a little bit.
Spread
We'd
it out,
appreciate
folks.
it.
So real quick, what's the watercraft I want to fish out of? What's the one we were talking about?
You're either going to look. You're probably going to look for a Sea-Doo Fish Pro is what you need.
And why would I want that?
You just look like a Sea-Doo Fish Pro kind of
Oh,
guy.
okay.
To be honest.
Why? Because it carries heavy weight like me? Is that what you mean?
Maybe it's idiot proof is what he's saying. Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
PreferredPowersports.com. I'll get off my weight here. PreferredPowersports.com. If someone wants to call with a question, have you got something in stock? 699-2592.
You got it.
699-2592 in the big area code.
And if you see me pulling up with a slingshot, you know I got it from Preferred Power.
That's right.
Over at the gym.
We'll have a license plate on the back that says borrowed.
Thanks. Yeah, I've got to point it out even.
Student driver.
Thank you so much, Shawn. You have a great
Appreciate
rest
it.
of the day.
Have a
Okay.
great day. Thank you.
John Wisnicka III coming up next. He's the president of JPW Structural Contracting right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.